everybody. Welcome to the Hallmarkies podcast. We are really excited today to have one of our new Hall stars here with us to be talking with us about their new movie, A Winter Getaway. And we have actor Brooks Darnell here. And thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Oh, thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. This is the first, but hopefully not the last.
Yeah, we're really excited to have you. I know people will be really looking forward to the new movie. And I think we all need it right now with how crazy everything is.
Yeah, yeah, for
So
sure.
So what we like to do is start out our interviews by asking what inspired you to become an actor and get into acting?
Um, it started, I guess, when I was born. My name comes from Linda Darnell, actually. The actress, my grandmother was in love with her as an actress and named my father Darnell. And he passed the name down to me. And the name Brooks actually comes from the famous baseball player Brooks Robinson. So I was pretty much destined to do either one. And I did do both, but acting is my calling. And so I'd say what really inspired me, though, was a chance encounter on set. I had done it through my life, but at about 20, 21, I went on set and just really fell in love with the craft and everything that's involved, not just acting, but behind the scenes and the camaraderie of it and the fellowship of it. So there's a lot that really went into it. But yeah, I just say from birth until I did it professionally, everything just led up to one big moment.
So when you were little, you thought you were going to be either an actor or a baseball player growing up.
Yeah, either or I wouldn't say a baseball player, an athlete,
Uh-huh.
or an entertainer. I wouldn't say an actor specifically, but an entertainer. So I pretty much balanced both of them through my childhood and adolescence. And then once I became an adult, I said, okay, I don't have a heart for one, but I love one too much to stop. So acting it is.
Uh-huh. So did you perform in plays and things like that?
A few plays, but it was mainly a lot of monologues and
Oh,
the plays that I did do it was the classical stuff. But for the most part, it wasn't until I got older that I really paid attention to it and really honed my craft.
hmm. Well, what is it that you like especially about acting? You said the camaraderie of it, but what's one of your favorite parts about it?
Well, the camaraderie part is basically just being on set and being around all the
Hmm.
moving facets of a production. But as far as the craft of acting, it's just being able to shed a skin and jump into another one
Mm.
and connect. The connection is a big part for me. I think we go around our lives looking to connect with people, and I get to do that on a daily basis for my job.
Mhm. Yeah, that seems like that would be really nice. I did just high school plays, but even just those little experiences growing up, that it was nice to be able to get outside of yourself and
Yeah,
just and the group experience of it. I can see why that would be really fun.
it's communal. It's communal, and
Yeah.
I think as human beings, we're communally wired anyway. So this only lends to what we are.
Hmm. Now you were on Young and the Restless for a while, and I know that that can be really grueling being on a soap. So what was that experience like?
Um, coming from the background that I come from, plays and it plays are heavy in dialogue as well. It wasn't as much of a grind as people think. What it does give you is stamina. It does give you that, being in a play or doing a soap opera gives you the stamina to do a 22 episode season or a 6 month long movie. And, you have your 14-hour days. So it wasn't as grueling as people think, but it does give you a little bit of a different type of schooling.
Well, it must be helpful doing these when you do these movies of the week, these Hallmark type films. It must be helpful having that experience of because I know that they're also really intense
Very
and
much
shot
so.
pretty quickly.
Very much so. 3 weeks we shoot these things, and usually 10 to 14-hour days. So, once we go, we're gone. And,
Hmm.
and yeah, we go for 3 weeks, and it's hard to shoot a movie of that quality in 3 weeks, but Hallmark pulls it off beautifully.
Yeah,
So does
yeah,
Lifetime too.
yeah, yeah. Very cool. So you were in A Christmas Miracle last year,
Hmm.
and you got to work with Tamara Mowry Housley. That must have been really fun.
Yeah. It was. It was a blast. It was my first one, so I didn't know what to expect. But I had a good partner in crime, and we, every day we went to work smiling, happy, ready to go. She's a little bit more upbeat than I am, so she brought me up, and then I also, at times had to, ground her a little bit. But
Mhm.
I think we made an amazing team, and it showed in the movie.
Well, it was her first for Hallmark as well. So
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So that must have been fun to be a
Yeah.
part of. Barry Bostwick in that cast.
Yeah, learned a lot from Barry.
Hmm.
Barry's an old timer. So
Yeah.
you always get to pick their brains and see what things are and what they're going to be for you as an actor and in the craft. So I learned a lot from him too.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting. That year he played Santa, I think 3 times. In, in Christmas movies. So
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
that's right. Very good. So this last season, you were in Let's Meet Again on Christmas Eve on Lifetime Channel,
Mhm.
and I enjoyed this film. The script was by Carly Smale, who I really like her scripts. I think she does a really good job, and you played basically this photographer who has to work with their kind of old flame,
Mhm.
and
Well,
also kind of has
it
to
wasn't
plan.
basic. That photographer he was 3 dimensional. It wasn't
Right.
basic. Come on.
Sorry. No.
That's all right. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, she wrote a real tight script. She wrote a real tight script. It flowed beautifully. There wasn't a lot of lifting that had to be done for us actors, and I'm glad that it showed through in the movie and in the cut.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was nice. I was looking forward to doing that one, and I'm glad it came out well.
Yeah. So was that fun to work with Kyla?
Yeah. Kyla's a blast too. She's what you see is what you get. You see Kyla, that's how she is.
Hmm.
Behind closed doors, that's how she is out at dinner. She's just. I mean, we pretty much grew up on Kyla, right? So
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. Was this filmed after COVID or before?
During, I mean, we're still in COVID, but this was in the heart
Right.
of I
In COVID.
probably a little bit before. Um,
Did you have all the restrictions?
yeah, a lot of
Okay.
restrictions, a lot of tests. We were testing constantly. Also, we were the first movie to shoot, if I'm not mistaken, to shoot in Canada. So we were a test for the rest of the industry in Canada to see if
Hmm.
the protocol for us would work for everyone else. So
Yeah.
we pulled it through, and so we were able to shoot some more up there.
Was that hard to get the same kind of chemistry and the same kind of things with all the restrictions and with distancing and all of the different things that you had to do?
No, because I feel like everyone was a little bit more cautious, so everyone was more understanding.
Uh-huh.
And we had our mask on and disinfectant everywhere, but people were very cautious. So no, we weren't hugging as much as we normally would, but
Right.
um, people were definitely more understanding and conscientious of each other, which I
Hmm.
think is amazing anyway.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a hindrance at all, I don't think.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
That I think that might be kind of stressful, especially being one of the first
yeah.
kind of coming back, but you felt safe and everything.
Yeah. Lifetime did a good job. I mean, it was a little weight on us, as the two leads. I won't speak for her, but a little weight on me, to be able to, get across what you wanted to get across, even
Hmm.
just to, hair and makeup or the director or the DP or whatever. So it was a little bit of a hurdle, but it's just nothing that we couldn't handle, obviously, as you
Hmm.
guys saw in the film.
Yeah.
Put it all.
Yeah, no, it was really fun. We especially liked Sarah Luby as Tracy. We thought her character
Yeah,
was
yeah,
really funny.
yeah. Yeah. She played it well. She played it well.
Uh-huh. Yeah, brought some humor to it.
Mhm.
And so that was fun. And so then a winter getaway, you got to work with Nazneen,
Mhm.
which must have been fun. I was able to interview her,
Okay.
yeah, before Christmas, and so she seems like a really fun person to work with.
Yeah, she is. She is. To me, she's neck and neck with Tamira for positive personality.
Hmm.
Um, they're just, Nazanin was just always upbeat, always ready to go. As I was as well, but I don't know, as it just seems, to me, I'm a little more grounded than they were, but they're very, they came to work ready to go. She was excited to do every scene. There's a lot of stuff in this upcoming movie that people really, really, really gonna like. I mean, we do everything from heli skiing to private planes to helicopter to snowboarding to dog sledding to curling to, yeah. And it's a beautifully shot film. We're in amazing locations. I mean, the aesthetics of it are just gonna blow you away.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about it. We don't know much, just that average guy is mistaken for a millionaire. So you can tell us a little bit about the film.
The film, it airs on January 23rd on Hallmark. There you go.
That's my birthday, by the way.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah.
Well,
So it'll be my
happy
birthday present.
Coming birthday.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I think that the title, without giving it away, the title is pretty much spot on. I meet her. I'm a billionaire. And she is a planner, a vacation planner. And we just go through this amazing time together. And then there's some twists and turns and some things that happen that, put us on a little bit of a rocky road, but
yeah,
it's fun. It's fun. It's fun.
So you are a millionaire, or you're mistaken for a millionaire?
I am a billionaire.
Oh, okay, good. And
I'm going to help you guys out and set you up.
Okay, good. So yeah, you do all these different activities. That must have been fun to film.
Yes, it was. It wasn't as fun as I'd liked it to have been, but the producers wouldn't let me do my own stunts, but they did hook me up to a rig and let me have some fun though. And we were on ski-doos, we were on the mountain cats, and I mean, it was a blast. It's so beautiful in Banff where we shot it, and we shot some of it at the Fairmount Banff Springs, which is it was built as a castle into the mountain. Oh. So with that as your backdrop, I mean, it's just going to be amazing.
And this is in BC?
No, Calgary, Alberta.
Oh,
so Banff, okay. Banff, Alberta. We flew into Calgary, then we drove an hour and a half up to the mountain, then another 40 minutes up the mountain. Mm-hmm. So go ahead.
When did you shoot this?
We shot this in November.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So pretty quick turnaround.
So you had some decent snow by then?
Yeah. It was. There was no shortage of the white stuff.
That's good. Sure.
Yeah, it wasn't blistering cold like Canada can get, but it was just cold enough, to have the feeling of where you were and to give you guys the experience of what we needed to give you. It was perfect condition. Mm-hmm. I mean, no snowstorms, no rain, really. I mean, it was just perfect.
Are you a fan of winter recreation, like skiing and stuff like that, snowboarding?
Normally, no. Normally, I'm summer. I live in LA. I'm a summer vacation. Vacation to Bali or Tahiti, Bora Bora. So I'm a summer guy, but but going up there, I will say that next winter, I'm definitely going to go somewhere, whether there or Park City or the French Alps or Swiss Alps. Go somewhere where I can have that 2-week span of winter wonderland and then come back to the heat.
Yeah. Well, if you come to Park City, let me know, because I can give you some tips on where to go to eat. And stuff.
You're in Park City, huh?
I'm close. I'm about 45 minutes from Park City.
Okay. Yeah. My manager, Tiff, has a house in Park City.
Nice.
We were supposed to go up, but we didn't make it because of COVID and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to going and hanging out with her. And she skis a lot, so she's going to watch me fall a little bit.
Nice. Yeah. So with this one, they have been working with the COVID restrictions for a while now in November, was that a real different experience than when you did the one right out of the gate?
Yeah, because the one we did in the summertime for Lifetime, it wasn't the numbers weren't as high as they were come November, end of October, November. So there wasn't a sense of, there was the urgency there, but there wasn't a sense of urgency to stop the spread as there was October, November. So I think we were in the beginning and we showed that you can shoot during COVID and these are the protocols, but I think the protocols had actually gotten heightened because
Oh,
of
okay.
by the time we shot. So, I think what they did for Lifetime and on that movie was perfect for the time. And I think when we shot in Banff, they were just as safe, masks, shields, no touching. If you did with gloves, they had, constant. I mean, we had like 4 or 5 people. Literally, their job was to spray things down after it got touched, whether it was a doorknob, a door handle, on both productions, Lifetime and Hallmark. So, I mean, hats off to them because it's an extra cost as well to have those people on set and protocols. It's expensive.
Yeah. But you felt safe and
Oh
taken
yeah,
care of. Yeah.
yeah. I'm real easy. You just give me food, somewhere to sleep, some lines to say, I'm good.
Yeah. You're in. That's
Yeah.
great. That's great. Well, this sounds really fun. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be good. It'll be a good little gift for my birthday.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
happy birthday. I'm sure you'll
Thank
love
you.
it. I have no doubt in my mind that you'll love it. You'll sit back and it'll be a nice hour or 90-minute ride.
Yeah. That sounds fun. All right. Well, we have some fun questions that we like to ask to kind of end off our interviews.
All right, shoot.
So, you ready? All right. First question. What is the best ice cream flavor?
Mint chocolate chip.
Very good. Okay. What is your favorite color?
Was black. Now I'd say it's purple and black.
Oh, very good. My purple's also my favorite color, so we can
it's
be
mine.
friends.
It's mine because of Prince, but
Nice. Yes. Very good. Okay. What music are you into right now?
Prince, Jimmy, AC/DC, Jimmy Page,
Ooh.
Gary Clark Jr.,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of deep house.
Oh, I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, dubstep, deep house. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very good. All right. Back when we could go out, what would be your go-to date night food?
It was
Order
Israeli
in.
food. It was Israeli food at a place
Oh.
here called Jaffa, which actually closed and broke my heart.
Oh.
And I thought it just closed because of COVID, but something else opened up in its place. So no more Jaffa. Kind of sad. But I do have a second go-to though.
Yeah, what's your second go-to?
Gracias Madre on Melrose.
Oh, that sounds good.
Amazing vegan, Mexican vegan food. You can't even tell that you're eating vegan.
Are you vegan?
Vegetarian.
Okay.
Or pescatarian, I should say.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I love Mediterranean food too. Like good hummus, can't beat that.
Yeah. Fresh. I mean, when I say fresh, I mean like they just finished mashing the chickpeas and putting the garlic and the tabbouleh and
yeah.
I can't even talk about it. Like I actually would give gift certificates to this place, and I think I gave probably about $500 in gift certificates, and then the next month they closed down. So yeah, and I'm bragging about this place. I can't talk about it.
Okay, good. Do you like to cook?
I used to. I get too busy to cook now. So, I have my meals prepared for me. So, I'll ask questions and, what are you guys doing and stuff like that. But I'll grill. If I'm out by the pool and, I'll grill something, veggies, maybe throw a fish on there or something. But
yeah. Did you do any quarantine baking? A lot of people were like making sourdough and stuff like that.
I can't say that I have. My quarantine baking was driving to Sweet Lady Jane's and having them give me rugula or chocolate cake or apple pie.
Sounds good. Well, again, before when we could go out better, what would be your go-to date night activity you think would make a great date?
Plenty things, I think. I like day vacations. So here we have like Catalina Island, or we have Palm Springs, for me, I'd like to get out of the city, and go explore and kind of get lost. That would be my date night, is just to get lost.
That sounds fun. Yeah, that would be a good date. Go to
I don't want to make any
Catalina.
plans. I don't want to make any plans. I don't want to have to worry about lines or valet or anything like that. Let's just go get lost.
Right.
And see what happens. We sleep in the car. We find a hotel.
Yeah.
Airbnb
that sounds fun.
Airbnb a mansion.
I guess you'd really see if the person was a good date, a good match
Yeah,
with
yeah.
something like that. If they
When
went with the flow.
yeah, or when shit hits the fan. Oh, I can't say that. Sorry. Stuff hits
Right.
the fan. Yeah.
Yeah. So what would you prefer, dogs or cats?
Dogs every day of the week.
Yeah.
I,
Very
I
good.
don't. I'm not a big cat fan.
Okay. Beaches or mountains?
Beaches,
Yeah, me
even
too.
though I just shot in the mountains.
Yeah, I love the beach so much. Would you rather be in suit and tie or sweats?
Suit and tie.
Yeah. Hardly anyone says that, but very
Yeah.
good.
I feel like I'm in sweats when I'm in a suit and tie. That's why.
Very good. That's what we like to hear. Okay. What is your favorite holiday to celebrate?
Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas. I would say Christmas, but then I would say I only need a week before and a week after of snow, and you could take the snow away.
Yeah, I'm with you. I like having a white Christmas is nice. As long as I don't have to drive in snow, I don't mind it that much.
Yeah.
But and I'm lucky to get to work from home. But yeah, after Christmas it starts getting kind of gray and
Mhm.
gross.
Yeah. Depressing.
Yeah.
And that's when
Like, why do I live in Utah?
you start looking for a beach at that point.
Yeah, you do.
Yep.
Very good. Well, what is your favorite romantic movie that you think is a really
Eat, pray, love.
oh, okay.
Yeah, I have to
Interesting
go with
choice.
eat, pray, love. It's
Yeah,
because it's just not a romantic movie. There's more to
right.
it, you know, and
Yeah.
that's what I like about it. So I'd say
Cool.
Eat, Pray, Love or Pretty Woman.
Oh, very good ones. We
And
like
and
Julia
when
Roberts.
uh, come on, who doesn't? Kidding me? From like even back that she still looks the same.
Mhm.
But Pretty Woman, that's a shout out to you if you're listening.
Oh, very, very sweet. Yeah, I mean, she's incredible. I mean, just her smile
Mm,
is just she was born to make movies, I think.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, very good.
And
All
Richard Gere is
right.
not bad either, right?
What's that?
Richard Gere isn't bad either, right?
Yeah, we'll keep him around. We'll keep him in. He's pretty good. Yeah, I forget who's in You Pray Love. There's a couple different ones.
There's her. There's
With James
Javier
Franco.
Franco, yeah, Javier Bardem. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
want to
he's
say Alan
handsome.
Alda, but it's not Alan Alda. But he calls her. What does he call her in that movie? Not Freckles. He calls her something.
I
I
haven't
forget what he
seen it
calls
in
her.
a while. Yeah, Javier Bardem. Richard
Oh,
Jenkins.
Richard Jenkins. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's who it is.
Yeah.
And Billy Crudup. He's the he's the bad guy though in that one, I think.
Is he?
He's
Yeah.
the
Yeah. Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
her who dumps her.
And I think is Ifran Khan. No, Ifran Khan's not in that, but um, yeah, Javier is my guy.
Yeah, he's great.
Powerful.
Well, very good. I like that choice. It's very different, and I think it's a interesting movie about trying to figure out what motivates you in your life,
Mm-hmm.
and also just being grateful for the little moments of life, like things like eating pasta
Yeah.
and that kind of
Friendship.
thing. Yeah,
Right.
very
I think it touches on all the things that love has to offer, all the good, all
right.
the bad, all the in between, all the stuff that you take for granted or the stuff that happens that you don't really recognize. I think it just
Hmm.
covers all of those. It's what life I think is about, like real love.
Hmm. Yeah, and I think we're all kind of missing a lot of those kinds of experiences that we haven't been able to have very much in 2020. Just those being outside, being experiencing new things, meeting new people, all of that. We've all been missing it a lot.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
but hopefully there's a light at the end end
There is.
here. Yeah.
There is. We'll come out of this unscathed and change for the better, hopefully.
Yeah. Well, very good. Great. You answered all the questions, and we're real excited about your new movie. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us. It's
Of
going to
course.
be great. And do you have social media that you'd like to share?
Yes, yes. Instagram at Sincerely Brooks Darnell, Twitter Brooks Darnell, Facebook Sincerely Brooks Darnell. And I will be on the 21st and 22nd. I'll most likely be, we're putting it together now, doing a Cameo. So giving a discount on Cameo, the new platform that allows you to send private videos to fans. So I'll be on Cameo, and all the proceeds from the 21st and 22nd go to our first responders.
Oh, great.
So
Great.
come, if you're listening, come and get a video from Brooks Darnell.
Yeah, we'll put that all in the description section so y'all can check it out. And thank you so much for coming and talking with us. We really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you for having me. Hopefully, like I said, this isn't the last.
Yeah, that's right. Definitely not.
All right.
All right. Take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. I'd like to thank Brooks for coming on the podcast. This was so much fun to get to talk with him. And make sure you're following the podcast at Hallmarkies Pod and Hallmarkies Podcast, all over social media. And if you are listening on iTunes, please leave your ratings and reviews. And if you're watching on YouTube, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And make sure you can follow me at Rachel's Reviews, all over social media, and iTunes, YouTube, and on Rotten Tomatoes. So check that out. We also have our Patreon group, which we really appreciate any support there. And we have our merch store. So thank you for supporting that. And thanks again to Brooks. This was so much fun to get to talk with him. And we'll talk to you all later. Bye, everyone.